Hey guys, it's the Fujo Fairy here coming at you with a manga recommendations video. This is the first time I've ever made a manga recommendation video, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm trying not to make it all over the place, so I kind of wrote like a little list of what I want to say and make this video. I don't think it's going to be very long, since it's only one manga that I really want to talk about that I just want to bring more awareness to. Because this manga is not given enough love, in my opinion, and it deserves so much more people talking about it. So the manga that I really want to talk about is called Requiem of the Rose King. This is technically, I'm pretty sure it's a shoujo title. I'm not 100% sure, but it is a political thriller. So why I really want to talk about this is because I see a lot of recommendation videos, manga specifically, and there's just not a lot of variation. A lot of people talk about just the same series, the same 4 series: Vagabond, Blade of the Immortal, Vinland Saga, I don't know what else. I mean, they talk about the same stuff. And don't get me wrong, those series are amazing. They're really, really good. You should read them. But, I don't know. There's not enough about other things. There are other manga out there. There are thousands and thousands of manga out there. Not just Vinland Saga, Vagabond, all that shit that everyone talks about. You know, there's so much variation, and Requiem of the Rose King specifically is something that not that many people talk about because it's technically under the shoujo title, and you know how people are, oh, shoujo's for girls, you know, God forbid somebody reads, you know, God forbid a boy reads something that's not shonen or seinen. You know, life is so much more than that, but whatever, beside the point. I don't want to diss anybody, it's not my place to say anything, but I just want to, you know, bring this more to light so that more people can read it because it's so fucking good. So, let's see. I'm going to read the synopsis on the back real quick. It's going to give you like a small gist of what the story is about. So, Requiem of the Rose King. Oh, let me just tell you who it's by. It is by Aya Kano. She's a very well-known, I'm pretty sure she's a very well-known shoujo mangaka. She's written so many series. The one that comes off of my head all the time is Ottoman, because it used to be one of my favorite mangas ever, but I haven't reread it in a very, very long time, so I don't think I feel the same way about it anymore. But yeah, she does a lot of shoujo series. She's a great artist, a great storyteller. This story specifically is based off of William Shakespeare's King Henry. William Shakespeare, Henry VI, and Richard III. His play, I'm pretty sure it's a tragedy. I've never read it, but if you've read, you know, Shakespeare works, which I'm pretty sure you have. I think most of us have read it like back in middle school, or high school, or whenever you read it for your school stuff. You know that he either wrote comedies or tragedies, and tragedies are sad and comedies are funny. So, alright, so like back to the synopsis on the back. So in medieval England, during the age of the Wars of the Roses, a fierce battle rages between the House of York and the House of Lancaster. Young Richard of the House of York is determined that his family will ascend the throne, but he's hiding a secret that will destroy everything he desires. Ooh. Alright, so this, like I said, this is I don't know if I said this, it is a political drama? Tragedy? Yeah, I think it's like a political drama tragedy type series. It is ongoing. The volume 13 is coming out tomorrow. I'm so excited. There are about 13 volumes out in the US now, considering like I might post this either today or tomorrow, but tomorrow, November 10th, volume 13 comes out. And it's still ongoing. It is very closely, I've read reviews that this is very very closely similar to Richard's play, to Shakespeare's play. The only difference is that in Shakespeare's play, I think Richard was supposed to be a man with a hunchback, and in this series, Richard is not. That's the only spoiler thing I want to talk about. I'm going to leave it toward the end of this video so you don't have to listen to it if you don't want spoilers. It's kind of not really a spoiler, but because it's already, like, it kind of ruins it for you within the first volume. But yeah, so I started reading this series this summer, I think. I had the first 3 volumes. I read it within like a day, and I ordered the rest of it right away because it was phenomenal. And this series just keeps getting better and better with each volume. It is more intense, more insane, and it's just phenomenal. If you like Game of Thrones, you would really, really love this series. Essentially, I already read the synopsis, but I'm just gonna give you like just a quick, like, what I think, what this series is. You know, a quick one. It's like essentially the tale of Richard. Richard is this man. This person. The tale of Richard fighting alongside his family, the family of York, to become the Rose King. If it sounds kind of similar, Game of Thrones, like I said, I'll repeat the same thing over and over again. This has a lot of Game of Thrones vibes. It is very similar to Game of Thrones. It is a tragedy, like I said before. It's sad. So if you go into this, remember, people are gonna die. People are going to die. Just like in Game of Thrones, people be dying. People dying in this shit. You're gonna like a character, and then you never know when they're gonna die. And it's pretty sad, but it's exciting because, you know, not a lot of manga do that. You know, you know who the main characters are, and you know they're not gonna fucking die. Unless it's like toward the end of a series or something. But this one, you know, people be dying, so be prepared for that. But it's phenomenal. It keeps you on your toes. You know, once you finish a volume, you're like, oh fuck, I want the next volume. It's like one of those type of series, and I really, really, really recommend this series to people. I really want more awareness for this series. The anime, I think I've heard recently that the anime for this series is coming out next year, and I'm super excited, and I'm pretty sure with the anime the series is gonna blow up even more, because this series, I mean, if they do a good job in the anime, obviously, if they do a good job in the anime, this series is gonna blow up because it's so fucking good. It is, I've said this 4 times already, it is the Game of Thrones of manga. And I want more people to read it. You know, I think this is a shoujo series that can be enjoyed by everyone. This is more by everyone. There's some romance a little bit. I don't know if it even counts as romance, but it's definitely more of a political tragedy, drama. Like, if you're into that political type shit, then you're gonna like this one. There is action. There is some paranormal stuff going on in there as well. But yeah, like I said, I recommend this series a lot. So this is just, I'm gonna insert my one little tiny spoiler that I want to talk about, which is who Richard's secret. So like I said, we learned this in the first volume, in the first few chapters. You already learned this, but if you don't want to be spoiled on this, you can just skip this part, or just end this video and go fucking read this, because it's really good. But like I said, if you want to listen to it, go ahead. There is a lot of misconceptions about what Richard is. Richard is not a transgender person. A lot of people think that they are, but they're not. They're actually intersex. So Richard is an intersex person. This is manga, so please remember, this is manga, this is fake, this is not a real representation of what an intersex person is, but they are supposed to be intersex, which is why they're called a monster. Especially, you know, even today, there's still a lot of misconceptions of what intersex people are. There's a lot of stigma. So just imagine back during the fucking medieval times, these people thought they were like fucking monsters, evil, the devil, all that shit. So as intersex person, Richard is woman on top, man on bottom. So if you know what that means, she got boobies on top and a pee-pee down there. So yeah, that's the only thing I really wanted to spoil. I think there's just a lot of misconceptions that they're transgender, and they're, you know, it's a bad representation of what transgender is and all this stuff. It's not, they're not transgender, they're intersex. So they're both, I mean, they could be trans, I don't know, but all I know is that they're intersex. They are both man and woman, and they have a lot of identity issues throughout the series that you'll see that I think can be related. And yeah, so they have a lot of identity issues that they go through throughout the whole series. So that's kind of the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I highly recommend you guys read Requiem of the Rose King. There are currently 12 volumes out now, 13 coming out tomorrow, November 10th. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm going to try and do more recommendation videos that are not all just the typical, you know, 5 series that everyone talks about. So yeah, have a great day. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw, if you like my videos or whatever, please like or subscribe. Bye.